different franchise. We don't care. If I say hello there, then people usually say hello. Ah, you're a bold one.
Yeah, I was General Tandon, I forgot. Remember that?
Yeah.
General Tandon, it's like this, quick, follow me, the gods are coming. It was like something like that. That's all I remember.
We, between us, I wonder how many voices we've done it. 1 or 2?
800,000, something?
At least 3.
At least 3.
I know it is kind of funny when you think about the scope of it because you just keep them going, keep them going, keep them going. And people probably remind you all weekend about things that you go, yeah, I did do that. Right?
Get that. Right?
Yeah, there's a girl who came up this morning, she's here, but there's a game that we did, Psychonauts 2, that came out. Jack Black was in it, and she reminded me, she was all excited, and I totally forgot, I guess, Fort Cruller. And every time I have to do that voice, my neck hurts because
he's talking like this, honey pepper boiled bacon, see now.
And it's like, oh, that hurts.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's
4 hours of that.
Of that.
Yeah.
That's like.
Any voices hurt for you? What hurts for you?
Well, there was a game, a Spider-Man game that I was Electro in, and every line was just screaming at the top of my lungs. That hurt. But the ones that are always surprising, people always say, what's the hardest ones? And they think it would be the ones that are the farthest away, like, Fred Flintstone or something like that. But or like Andre the Giant. So if you look at me, did you know I'm Andre the Giant?
I had no idea. You're Andre the Giant?
Anybody want a peanut? Always not so sportsmanlike.
So I come in to that session and they're like, where's the Andre double? I go, hi, it's me, how are you?
All right, and then you start to talk like this. Yes.
But those ones are, they don't hurt, but they're fun.
Yeah. Most people think that you're Clank and I'm Ratchet.
That's it, because I can jump on your back, right?
Yeah, that's right.
My ears aren't as big, but yeah.
You know, I did an interview with James before, and you were able to rattle off several of the voices in a row, like
so
in the most amazing way that I've ever heard.
Oh, well, voices are all just tones, right? So you just, if you change the tone, people say, how do you do voices, right? Yeah. And I say, well, it's just, so if you bring it up here and you make it a little more nasal, well, wait a second, Doc, okay, you mean to tell me you built a time machine out of a DeLorean?
Freaks me.
And then you bring it down and you go, the way I see it, if you're gonna build a time machine into a car, why not do it some style?
Whoa, Doc, this is heavy. And you bring it back up here, you get Cusco. No touchy. No touchy, okay? Or Hiccup from How to Train Your Dragon. Or Fish Legs.
Or if you do it here, you get Chris Walken. It's crazy, right? I bet you have a Christopher Walken in you, don't you?
I don't, no.
You don't?
I just, sometimes I'll say something and I go, hey, that sounds like Christopher Walken, and I can't bring it back. But the best Walken I've heard is Jack.
I did a video game, and it was as Christopher Walken, and then a review came out, and they said, Christopher Walken is great in this game. Bonus score.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's just, well, both of us have doubled a lot of people.
Yeah, it's and sometimes it's difficult because they bring you in the case of Miguel Ferrer, who passed away, and in the DC series, Young Justice, he's Vandal Savage. And it's difficult. A couple times you're brought in for those situations. We're like, oh my God, because he's a legend. He's Hollywood royalty,
Yeah.
And it just so happens that he has his voice. Because I do trailers as well, so I know he has his voice print. But Vandal Savage is I don't know, what is it, 50,000 years of life, and he says this growl, and that's Vandal Savage. And so I was close enough, and they brought me in, and those are very big shoes to fill. It's very nerve-wracking. But you have to, it's sort of, he's right, it's tones. And it's about, you can put weight on as a voice actor, take weight off quickly. You can become...
I do a lot of older English people, and so does James.
Yes.
As a matter of fact, yes. We can have a conversation right away.
This is
a
us
couple
in
of
the
old
Ratchet.
English actors,
Yes.
thespians from of the Bard.
In many years, we'll be up here, Ratchet and Clank.
Oh my gosh. Remember the time we were in Dallas, Texas?
Yes, that was 50 some odd years ago.
50 years ago, yes.
I didn't have a British accent back then.
Of course.
And you shall not pass,
You shall not pass!
So it's so much fun because basically what we're doing is we're still children in school.
Yes.
Mimicking things that we hear, and one of the most important things as a voice actor is your ears. You need to be able to, I always say you become a professional when you do something, no, that's not right, and then you do it again because something's wrong and you change it and alter it, they go, yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
If you can fix it on the fly, you can hear, that's when you kind of, into that, you're in the, okay, now you're a professional because you can do that.
You tune it up or down or
Wherever you
Yeah.
Need to go in with the ding.
Yeah. You all know you've heard Peter Cullen. When you
Peter
talk to
Cullen?
Peter's like, it's good to see you. And then he takes it down, Autobots transform and roll out. He's got this thing, and that's Peter Cullen.
He's also Eeyore.
And he's Eeyore. But so we all of us have been working with Rob Paulson, and there's another one.
Rob Paulson, hey, God bless you, buddy. Hey, how you doing? It's Rob Paulson.
Can we look at
So good to see you.
I can't understand it. It's crazy.
All right, it's amazing. You're fantastic. I love you.
Shut up. I can't believe
Okay, come on. Yeah, we're just gonna do other people.
Yes, other
That's what
people.
we're doing, yeah.
That's what we do. I think we see and we hear things in our head, and we come up with the characters. People ask, well, in particular, the Ratchet and Clank. I remember, I don't know how it happened for you, but I had not emigrated and become a U.S. citizen yet, and I was still in Canada, and I was up in Vancouver. It was quite a while ago, and they sent a paragraph, and it's basically a robot, but he's like a human, but he's not completely. We want him to sound like a robot, but we want him to have a personality. I don't know. So
Again, I started with my neck, and I started talking like this. Instead of saying can't, I said cannot, but Ratchet.
and it sort of happened. That's how it happened. I really don't know.
Oh man, I remember the first time I heard you though as Clank, and what's awesome is I asked them. I said, "Are you guys doing anything to his voice electronically?" And they said no. And it's like you have this ability. It's like it sounds like you're actually a robot, almost like you've doubled your voice. I don't know if y'all know C-3PO. They would take Sir Anthony's voice, and they would have to say, "Sir Anthony, hello Anthony." We're very close friends, yes. But and they would double it. So if it's a sound wave, see, we deal in sound waves. So the sound wave of Anthony's voice saying, "Oh my," and then they would take it and double it, and then just shift it over, just the slightest bit. So if you listen, that gives it this robotic sound because it's just doubled. I thought they were doing that with you, and they weren't. It's just you being really weird and amazing.
Yeah. In session, I could tell Morgan, when he's the audio engineer, you could tell that wasn't on that day because my head wasn't doing this. Give me some levels, and then, well, okay. He said, nah, you're not quite there. I go, well, okay, Ratchet. And they go, oh, there you are. 'Cause I swear that's why I'm having neck issues, because of Ford Cruller and Clank.
Oh man.
And it's
It
a
is.
physical job as well.
People think that we sit in a little padded room and talk to ourselves all day and do nothing, but it's really, actually, it is very
True.
It's true, but it's also very physical indeed. When the last game, did you do this? I don't know if you did this. They had me wear a beanie.
I did that, yeah.
I wore a beanie, and I had little microphones on the beanie so I could run around and go, "Hey, Clank, Clank," and I could move and not just worry about being right in front of the microphone. And that was really cool.
How many people have the PS5 and have played the game?
Ooh, look at
Yeah,
that.
quite a few.
Can I come over and borrow it?
Yeah, because I don't have one. My son I don't know
Yeah.
how the heck he had one, but I don't have one. But do you know about binaural audio? You put on some great headphones and it's 3D audio. It's amazing.
Yeah.
If you can listen to rockets blasting off from Cape Canaveral, and you can hear Roger and Craig Smith is into that.
Oh, yes, he
And you
is.
can hear that from everywhere. So before the movie came out, we had a discussion with the Sony executives. We had a big dinner before in 2016, and I said, "So, what's the future? Where are we headed? What's going on with these?" He says, "Well, I can't tell you something which interested me right away. But I can say that they're going for full immersion is where they're headed with the technology.
Yeah.
So when you put on whatever it ends up being a headpiece, it'll be binaural audio. It'll be 3D. You're in the world. I mean, that's where things are going with these games. And the PS5 and the new computing technology and this new game Rift Apart, it's pretty something when you're able to see it with an Oculus or go in deep. It's freaking amazing.
You can actually become
Yeah.
a Lombax.
Yeah, that's true. That's where we're going.
You'll
So-
hear everything. It's amazing. You have
Yeah.
these ears. Lombax ears, yes.
But Ratchet, you're my friend.
I love that. Well, one of the great things about being here is there's so many great fans that have such thoughtful questions.
Yes.
So we're going to
Yes.
open it up to the